Man, check out how my dog got this damn phone propped up, man.
I seen that though on the fedora though, chilling with it.
Oh, that what they call it? Fedora.
I think did I say it right? I
Yeah.
said it right then?
That's right.
I think so.
That what that
I don't know, man. That hat just.
Hey, tell it's just a hat. It's a
Hey,
hat.
clean though.
It is clean. Yeah. Hey, King J in the building, man. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing today?
Man, coolin', man.
Good,
appreciate you
good.
for coming through.
Nah, I
Definitely
appreciate
appreciate you
y'all
for coming
having
through.
me.
Like,
Shit.
you know, we man, I got something. Now that you're here, I'm thinking about it. Man, I've been following your music for a minute. Didn't even realize it. Like, I remember the first time you performed the record that we're gonna talk about, the We On Go record.
Okay.
I think I saw you perform that at a showcase, like in Norcross.
Red Train?
I don't know if it was Red Train.
I know, like, for 2 years straight, when I first started, I was at every open mic.
It was
Yeah,
it was at an open mic, bro. Like maybe off like Peachtree Industrial or something like that. Like I forgot where it was because it was an artist that I was working with at the time. Well, still working with.
You talking about, damn, what's the name of that building over there by the not the Palace, but, it's by Cosmos, whatever that
Something.
shit
It's in the
is.
shopping center,
I
like.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. That's where I saw it at.
It's not open no more.
Really? They closed it. Yeah, this was like probably like 2 years ago, like for real, like 2 years ago,
yeah.
something like that. But yeah, man, I remember that, and I never forget hearing the record, and it was like, yeah, this was like at the height of like turn up, like when everything was turn up this, turn up that, turn up that. And this brother came out there and was like, "Hey, we don't turn up no more, we on go."
Straight like that.
Listen now.
Blew my mind. I was like, hold up. So explain it, bro. Tell us what's this We On Go, this whole movement you got going, man.
Well, we on go, man. I just from Alabama, man. We don't be on that shit in Alabama. We don't say turn up, man. They ain't even in my vocabulary. Plus, I feel like that was a go-to for every artist out here. It's just like, okay, what I'm gonna say when I go out there? Turn up, turn up, turn up. Like, it ain't like it's a magic word. Like somebody's just gonna turn up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody gonna be on go. If you ready for this, you gonna be on go. Like, you ain't gotta be turned up to be on go. You can be chilling and you on go and you ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I meant behind that, cause I'm ready for it. So I'm on go.
Yeah. So you want to talk about that same energy he just gave just
Right.
That's the energy he gave as soon like explain it. It's just like, man, like this dude here, he got something special, man. So you say you from Alabama.
Alabama. That's what I'm
Bessemer,
talking
man.
about.
Bessemer.
Well, where?
Bessemer.
I don't even know where that is.
See, it's in proper English, it's Bessemer, but if you from there, it's Bessemer.
Hey, I got you.
What city that
yeah.
close to?
Birmingham, right outside of Birmingham.
Okay.
Man.
Okay,
You know what
I'm
saying?
familiar with Birmingham. I was just down there about a month ago.
Everybody know
Secret
about
Save.
Bessemer, bro. It's just like I ain't no person that do the stuff they do down there, but
Yeah.
they be on First 48 all the time.
Oh, okay.
It's one of them
It's
cities
crazy
that.
like that.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I had to get up out of there. Man.
I don't know if I want to visit.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't want to visit.
I stay in Birmingham. I'm gonna stay in Birmingham. I put it
Yeah,
like that. I ain't gonna go no
Damn.
further than that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know something? That's the same feeling I got though. Like, well, I tell you about Macon. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
get on my horse about Macon, but like Macon right now is like on something else. Like,
Oh yeah.
Y'all going crazy
dog,
all over again.
hold on, 8 murders in 5 days, something like that, or 5 murders in 8 days, something like that. I was like, man, y'all boys are like tripping. Ain't got nothing else to do, man. And it's like petty stuff too. That's the crazy part. But anyway, we ain't gonna get on that, man. We talking about something else. But
We
like,
talking about something else, man.
man, tell me. So how you say it? Bessemer?
Bessemer.
Like that. I got in Bessemer. Like, so how do you get from there to Atlanta? Like, what's that transition? How that happen?
My mom, it was 2 of my brothers. Me, 2 of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I was on the track of just skipping school, fighting, shit like that, man. It was like she really couldn't handle it no more. She tried to, but it was just like, just go to Georgia. Let me see what the school year be like up here with my aunt. I ended up liking it. I made the basketball team, got a coach, man. He kind of showed me the ropes a little bit, man. I kind of just did a 180, man, for real.
No, that's good. Sometimes you got to get out of your environment. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
and
for
see
real.
something different. See some. Yeah, man. That's that. Hearing that story kind of just it makes me think of like how sometimes things can be so perfect in one place. You know what I mean? But then when you finally see something different, you kind of like, it opens your eyes to like, man,
Perspective.
yeah, really. Talk about that perspective though, man. Like being in Georgia and, like seeing a different transition of life, you know what I'm saying? Just a different perspective of life. Like how did that kind of open your eyes to do something else?
I guess more so here, like from where I'm from, like people just it was the attitude and the perspective of what we saw. Like that's something I'll talk about later, but perspective. But just growing up there, like we was like either like you gang bang or you gonna ball, like for real. Like it wasn't no in between. So it was just like coming to Georgia, it's more so like it's a lot more opportunity here. You know what I'm saying? It's a little faster than Alabama. And it's just like it's a lot of music here. It's a lot of independent everything. Like this is the place if you want to start a business or something, you can come here and be like, yo, it's an up and coming artist, it's an up and coming person who make clothes. Let's work together. You wear my clothes at your shows, and it's just all around just like grind here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't make it here, it's something wrong because there's so much money here to be made.
You just gotta find that opportunity.
It ain't in Alabama like that, bro. They'll hate on you, bro. They don't want to see you fall. It's the crabs in the bucket for real.
Man.
It's that small town.
That's what it is, man.
I know all about it.
Yeah,
I know all about it. So what you got propped up on this mic stand right here,
this
man?
Right here, man. This is my baby, dog. Like for real. Like this is the undivided attention. I've been working on this for like 2 years, not because I had to, but because it just happened that way. Recorded a few songs. I started out with this one group, and then we fell out. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see eye to eye in the vision where I was going, so I started my own thing called I Am Independent Artist Making Moves. This project is
like
it's 14 records and one bonus record, man. This is life. It's substance. That's it, for real. It's life, man. Like, it's for real. Like, when you listen to these words, you can tell, like, with this music thing, man, like, before I even started, man, you can listen to somebody's music and tell, like, you don't live that life. That's not your life. You a fraud. Just because you got their fancy clothes on, you ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? So, I want people to take this project and be like, that's really him. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, people can point out a fraud from a mile away.
People don't realize that either, though.
Oh, man.
Because, like, what I've learned is the consumer, they entertain it, but they know.
Right.
They know the difference. They know, like, okay, we just going to have fun with this. And that's what kind of happens when, like we was talking about, you go from everybody love your singles, but don't nobody want to buy your album.
Right.
It's that same thing because we see, like, oh, we're entertained by it. We like what you're doing on this right here, but we ain't gonna buy the album, bro, because we know that ain't really you or whatever, whatever the case may be.
Some people.
Yeah,
some people know.
Yeah.
Some people believe that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this project right here, since like we already dismissed the turn up, so what am I expecting to hear?
Well, on this project right here, it's a little bit of everything. I got a pop song on there. I got a record with Snooty right there for the clubs. I got the fuck shit for the clubs. But at the same time, even with my records for the club, there's substance in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a song called Fuck Shit on there, and it's basically about all these people catching me along my process and like, yo, I can do this for you. I can help you out with this. And at the end of the day, they just running their mouth because you can't really help me like you saying you talking. I mean, I know you want to. You got the mindset of wanting to, but you don't have the means.
Right.
So it's just like, just chill, be a supporter like everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being
No,
real,
I got you.
Be a supporter because if you can't bring nothing to the table, then I don't need you. I go hard, man.
Yeah.
I go hard. You know what I'm saying? By myself.
I'm glad you said that though, because a lot of people they forget that part. That's that salesman mentality. Like, man, you run into so many people. Like, man, let me do this for you. I can do this. I can do that. And it's like,
I was thinking on the way here, man. I'm always thinking and shit. And I'm like, yo, to be like a successful rapper, you have to be a great CEO. And to like, I ain't saying you got to be a CEO to be a rapper, but I mean, you got to have that mindset because nowadays it's not like it's no artist development, so you got to know how to train yourself. If you can be a great CEO and have the talent, it's like you can do this.
Yeah,
right.
You know, what I'm saying?
Artist development been gone.
All these artists out here looking like, man, I need a manager, I need this. Nah, train yourself to not need anybody, and so when you do get it, it's just extra helping you out. You got to know how to do everything yourself.
Man, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm like, this right. Let me tell you, he giving y'all the jewels y'all need, man.
Right.
Like I say it all the time, bro. For real, like artists are quick to say they want a manager a lot of times, and really what it boils down to, they don't want a manager. They just don't want to work.
Right.
That's all it is. Like it don't have nothing to do with a manager because, like, okay, if you say you want a manager, what do you really want that manager to do for you?
Yeah.
I want them to go and book shows. Well, okay, find your booking agent.
Booking agent,
You know what I'm saying? Or I want them to, send out emails. That's PR.
Right.
You don't need a manager for that. You can go and hire those people yourself. You know what I'm saying? But like people want to say they want a manager just because for one, it sound cool.
Yeah.
It sound cool. Like my manager, holler at my manager.
They don't want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, bro, learn to say no or learn to say yes.
But B say he wanted a manager because A said it.
Yeah.
They
I like that.
They don't really know what it means.
I like
just
that.
saying it.
Yeah.
Like that, man.
So, with this project you got right now, man, 15 tracks on it. I see, I got a track list in front of me. You got a bunch of people on here, man. How did this thing, you said it took 2 years to really get everything, together how you wanted it. And now that you kind of present this to the world in a sense, man, like, what are the expectations for the project?
Expectations for the project is it's simple to me. Just listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Once you listen to it, I mean, the response I've been getting so far is like, bro, we've been waiting on this, bro. Like, this some real music. I can envision everything, man. I'm ready for videos. Now it's just like, it's real music, man. I got a lot of features on there, but at the same time, they all make sense. You still get a sense of who I am, and then you get a sense of like the people that I like to work with or the sound that I like. Because when I say it took me 2 years to do it, it's not like it took me really 2 years to do it. I recorded a song 2 years ago, so that's part of the process of me doing it. Like studio time here, engineers here and there, finding somebody who can really bring my sound out, because you can't just work with any engineer. You know what I'm saying? You got to find somebody that can bring your sound out and whatnot. So that's what happened with that project, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't help but to ask you about this one record because it's sticking out like a sore thumb.
All right.
Black Picasso, man. What is that about?
Oh, man.
That sound dope.
Basically, man, Black Picasso is a record about me just being that dude, like the Picasso of the music game. You know what I'm saying? Like painting pictures and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like even the hook, like I was a lost soul, feel like only God knows, brought me through the fire, picture came out like Picasso. I was overlooked, now I'm overbooked, selling out these shows, now I got them looked, now I got them hooked. Without saying something, what would I say, man? But it's
we ain't gonna get no
deep,
bars
man.
on here, like, hey.
Man, I mean, I could do that too. It's aggressive record. It's kind of aggressive in a sense, but it's dope, man. Like when you listen to it, it paints a picture, man, and just like you feel it, man. You be like, okay, I understand. And once you listen to it, I understand the Black Picasso. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who you grew up listening to?
Who
Curious.
I listen to?
Yeah.
J. Cole, Mystical, Pastor Troy.
Hey, man, watch out. Mystical, bro.
Wow.
Mystical is somebody I grew up on. I grew up on Do or Die Mystical, Pastor Troy.
Okay.
But I listen to J. Cole currently. I mean, ain't nobody in the CD player right now, but that undivided attention.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
Like Hennessy over there, but my boy Hennessy,
don't
he
listen
brought
to
his
nothing but
own music.
myself.
Now, man, it's interesting you said Mystical though, man, because like I'm a fan of Mystical. Like, bro, that was one of my earlier like greats. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorites in the game. Like, and listen to his music, like somebody that came. It didn't sound like nobody else. Told his own story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just love that, like being the influence. What parts did you kind of take away from him, if any?
The delivery, like the delivery is so crazy. It's like I was playing around one day. It was crazy because we used to do the Little Red Train open mic, and the Brat used to come and she brought Vita, so I'm freestyling on the mic once the show was over, and I was rapping like Mystical, and she was like, "Yo, tell him to rap again." So I rapped my regular way. She was like, "Oh, okay," and it was just like, "Damn, she really liked it."
Yeah.
But I mean, I did it on one song, man, and after that, everybody was just like, "Bro, that shit is bananas. You need to do a few more songs like that." And I'm just like, man, I just be playing around when I do that. But I mean, I took it and I was just like, I made it my own. Gotcha. It doesn't sound like Mystical, but you can hear the influence on it, like the aggressiveness, the delivery on it, man. I feel like you gotta kind of like, everybody gonna take, cause you know what I'm saying. Like you gotta take from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
And nothing new up under the sun, man.
You take and you mold your own. So what I did, I don't really like comparing myself to anybody else, but if you could make a comparison, it's like the substance of J. Cole, but the delivery and the passion of Pastor Troy and Mystical put together. That's why I fuck with them the long way, for real.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, definitely, man. I told you, man, the dude, he got records, man. Like I saw you perform at A3C last year.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was Enclave or something like that.
Yeah, it was Enclave. And Defiant.
Yeah. And, you know, man, now that I think I got some footage, bro. Like chilling. I got footage chilling. I never put it out, man. Sometimes I like to hold back some footage for like, 5 years from now we can put that out there, be something else. But definitely got some footage though, bro.
I see you got Clay James on there.
Yeah.
Man, I ran into Clay James a long time ago. I heard him spit that song he sampled Ronna Isley, and I was just like, I'm a fan. I don't mind supporting folks if you got dope music, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they called me, and ever since then I tried to work with him, man, but you know what I'm saying, it didn't really go. About a year went by, he was like, bro, I need a ride to the studio. I was like, nigga, I'm on the way. I'm coming to pick you up.
Right.
We did that record, man, and called I Ain't the Same No More, man. and it's real, man. It's dope, man.
Yeah, Clay James, the homie, man. Like, we got some stuff in the can with Clay James too. Now that I think about it, but he like one of them dudes. Like work ethic is just. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like he came to the studio and like, man, I got to knock out these features.
Mm-hmm.
He did probably like 5 or 6 features that night. Like
Go crazy.
Going in.
like just knocking it out. Like, man, I don't have the time. Like I got to get it done now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect the homie for that. We got to get him on the program. I don't think we had him here yet. Yeah, we got to get him in here.
Oh, yeah.
But so with this project being out right now, man, like what's the show schedule looking like for you? I know you going out on the road and performing these records for the people.
I got a show coming up on the Union Eve on the 26th. I got a couple shows for A3C, but what I try to stray away from is like the shows where it's like 20, 30 people performing.
Thank
like,
you,
know
man.
what I'm saying? Like like I said, I did that for like 2 or 3 years, you know, just to get my feet wet and like find out who I am, you know. But now it's just like, if you want me, you know, invite me out, come out. They ain't like I'm finna charge you crazy, because it's like, I'd rather you hear the music now, the money you come.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I'd rather you hear the music, but you know, I do show like there's only 5 people performing at Union Eve, and I'm like a 15-minute set, so I'm really gonna bring the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like with the music, you know, anybody who want to work, put me on the show. Shit, holler at me, man. Let's work right now.
Yeah, man. That's what I like to hear, man. Artists got to understand them 25 people performing on the bill. That ain't
Because
the bill.
niggas just coming to see their friends, and once their
That's
friend
it.
perform, it's over. Then it's like,
They running out.
Yeah.
You know, it happens though. But you know, I guess you got to go through that to understand like that ain't where I want to do.
Right.
You know, I don't want to be there.
I think it's some people gotta go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need that part.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to perform and like in front of 10 people because all your homeboys who said they were showing didn't show
Man,
up.
I just stayed at Crucial about damn 4 in the morning performing in front of one person.
Hey, that one person can change your life sometimes though if it's the right one person.
For real.
You know, that's what it's about, man. You gotta perform like you're in front of a million, man.
Yeah.
For
Right.
real.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, man. So what else you got going on, man? Like off camera, you told us you a barber too, bro?
Oh yeah, man. I'm a barber. I shoot photos and used to bartend for a little bit. I used to coach high school basketball at Miller Grove. We won state championship there. They won 6 years in a row. I got the first championship with them.
Hustler. That's what.
Man,
just a
just-
hustler. That's it.
Man,
Just trying to get it, man. I do
they got basketball rings, boy.
videos.
Yeah.
We got to promote too. You know, we got a club on Wednesdays. We do Future Lounge. On Saturdays we do Q Lounge for the grown and sexy. So I be everywhere, man. Get a little video footage here and there. You know, put it together. I ain't no videographer, but I can make something happen.
Yeah. All you gotta do is know how to do it. That's it.
I
Just know how to
move
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. So look, hey man, how can the people reach you, man? If they want to connect with you, if they want the music, if they want this album, man, like what's the best way that people can connect with you?
Man, all my social media, I'm gonna make it easy for y'all. It's the same. It's King JAI Music. You want to find me on the tape? Is the project is on Dat Pill, Spinrilla, SoundCloud, YouTube. King JAI Music. Undivided Attention. Like, it's out there for the people. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways I could have did it, but I did it the way that's comfortable with me and comfortable for my situation. Like, I don't have $1 million right now, so sometimes you can build. Like, I got the mentality like if you build it, they will come. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the response I've been getting from this tape is just like, thank you. We need this. We need this. I don't have nothing against all the other type of music, because my next tape, I'm coming with some bangers. Like, I got heat, like club bangers. Then I'm coming back with some substance. Then I got another full project coming back called Perspective.
I like your thinking, man. You got it mapped out.
Right.
Definitely got it mapped out. I think we're gonna go to your We On Go video. You know what I'm saying? So I could introduce it, but since you're here, I think it's only right. If
Might
you
as
do it.
well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is a video. It wasn't on a project. It was one before the project, but it's still dope. Shot by the camera guys. We On Go, produced by the Dramatics, now signed with Ear Drummers. And yeah, We On Go, King J. Fuck with it.
Word.